Well, good morning. We're back in Middle Earth, and we're out in the fresh air, and I was going to say sunshine, but it's nighttime right now. The skies outside Lothlorien. And after the last video, I remembered a little something. Now, if I did all the riddles inside Moria, I should be able to take this final one. And it is called Riddles in the Sunshine. The last of Felgir's riddles is affixed on the outside wall of Moria under the sun. It reads, "A room in shadows with no door, no wood or tile make up my floor. Nature's art my columns carved, in my belly bears have starved. Step far down and water face, right foot follow and road trace. Sunset word and great rocks paired, twist tongue for his family cared." Alright. So, that means we have completed all the quests that we needed in Moria, except for the one extended quest that is past the guarded junction, which we will go back to eventually. But now that we have grabbed that, let's talk to some fine people here and see what help they need. And we have quite a few of them that would like to talk to us. Quite a few of them indeed.
Will you help me?
Durin's stone is a treasure of dwarves. It is in that spot, staring into the mirror that Durin decided to settle here and build Khazad-dûm. The stone serves as an eternal reminder to all dwarves of what is rightfully ours. I fear for the safety of Durin's stone. The orcs spewing forth from Moria have set up a camp around it, and daily I see several of them working on reducing it to dust. This cannot be allowed to happen. Head to Uruk-Gashan, southeast of here, and defeat the orc sappers around the camp. They are the ones with the knowledge to reduce the stone to dust, and are the greatest threat to our ancient monument. Alright, so.
Is a moment of your time too much to ask?
The orcs have been cutting down trees in the Demerald Dell, but it does not appear to be just for campfire. No, they have cut far too many trees for that. I fear they may be up to something more devious. While they are not needed within the depths of Khazad-dûm, orcs are able to construct great weapons of war, weapons capable of laying siege to village, town, or city. I fear that is where all these trees are going. Head to Gurmad, southeast of here, and set flame to the wood piles you see. Hopefully that will delay them long enough for us to devise a plan to end their destruction once and for all. Alright, so let's talk to you. And you actually have quests going in a different direction.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Ever since we left Moria, the goblins and orcs have been pouring out into the Demerald Dell. It has become increasingly difficult to maintain our position here. The orcs have established 3 primary camps, all southeast of here: Uruk-Gashan, Gurmad, and Athmadhal. I care not which camp the orcs come from, as long as you thin out a good number of them. When you have reduced their number sufficiently, return to me. Actually, no, that is going the same direction as the other ones. Okay.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
Ah, that one goes the other way. Orcs are a trickier lot than you might give them credit for. Traveling from Aragion to here in the Dell through the underground of Khazad-dûm can take days, even when you know where you're going. Heading through the Redhorn Gate is much faster, especially when you are bringing large and heavy loads. Mazag has dispatched a company of orcs to the fallen ice northwest of here. They are attempting to dig through the wrath of courageous. They cannot be allowed a second path through the mountain. Head up there and interrupt their effort. The courageous gate. Courageous.
Will you stop and hear my accursed tale?
All these orcs around the dale concern me. Were they all still in Khazad-dûm, I would feel better, but out here they can inflict great damage. They have dug countless new tunnels into the depths from which they can launch attacks nearly anywhere at any time. We can cripple their ability to do that if we control the place. I have seen the stockade of a great camp to the south. I do not know what is going on there, but smoke rises from it almost constantly. It is clear they are up to something which will cause us great trouble if we allow it to continue unchecked. Head southwest to Drugamad and investigate the camp. Then out some of the orcs there as well. That will make a second strike go more smoothly. And as you can see, the quests just keep going.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
The orcs flowing from Khazad-dûm have found a powerful ally in the wargs here in the dale. This is a very bad thing for us here, as we cannot match warg riders in combat. They are too fast and too strong. If we want to fight this new menace, we will first have to strike at the wargs. Head southeast to Athmadhul, and then the numbers of the wargs there. Once we have done that, we can begin to think about riders. Be careful, for the beasts are dangerous, and even singly. Return to me when you are through. Now, let's see. Did we get everybody with this round?
Welcome to the Golden Wood. May we speak?
So you have come through the dark halls of Moria to sunny Nandurian. Have you? Nanduhirian. Megalvan and Medriel. The eves of Lorien are near, and if you gain the trust of my people, you shall find refuge beyond the Nimrodel. These are very dangerous times in which we live. Word of your venture has reached my ears, but I bid you what welcome I can as you emerge from the darkness, and I say this to you also, take care. Many evil things have stirred from the dark, and this dale is not safe. Upon the Nimrodel is a Talon belonging to Haldir, a protector of the eves of Lorelin Doralan. He will offer you refuge. The way is hidden. Seek him beyond Ekad and Estel, and wet your feet in the Nimrodel, near the bridge that is broken. South of that bridge and upon the shore is a great malorn tree. Upon that tree you shall find Haldir. He will trust you if he knows you have come with my leave. And of course, we're going to be seeing Haldir soon enough anyway, because that is where we're headed next for the epic. But for now, we have many orcs to kill. And we're going to start by taking care of the ones near the ice. So, we go up this way. We start killing orcs. It's actually just about time for us to put back on a regular pocket item instead of using this the tortoise stone, because we are at that point where we're getting quests that are within our level again. So if I'm right, this mountain butts up against a Region. So we are up here. Caradris, Red Horn. So we are oh no, wait. If we go towards Eriador, Moria, and yeah, I think so. I think this is the Red Horn Pass. Ooh, a little bit of lag going on there. Alright. Continue up. Basically, I think this is the other side of the avalanche that blocked the path. And we haven't seen that yet because we didn't do a Region. That's right. So, in a Region, behind Ekadunnen is an area that's very snowy and very cold, and you get to a certain point and there's a big avalanche that has blocked the path. And I believe that this here is the other side of that path that's been blocked. And we have to kill several orcs up here. Because up here, the rest of the orcs we just killed don't count for the orcs here. This is fallen ice. Oh, do you mind? Would you die already? Thank you. We just need to kill 4 more orcs here. And we'll have done 2 quests, lickety-split. Because obviously, we have no lack of orcs to kill around here. Alright, we've killed enough orcs. Let's get on a horse and head back down. And of course, these orcs have already respawned. He can chase me. It's not like he's going to have an easy time catching a horse. Especially not an elven horse with an elven rider. Well, maybe if I hobble the horse, he might have a chance. Alright. Now, there's Rasquith.
Well met, friend.
The rabble has been thinned. This is good, for now we can strike against their leaders. And nothing we can use here.
All men stay a moment, friend.
You did well by culling the orcs. Now it is time to strike a lethal blow against all three camps. Each has a powerful leader, but more important than that, each has an envoy from Mazog, responsible for carrying messages back and forth from the commander of Moria's orcs. Return to the camp southeast of here, Uruk-Gashan, Drugamad, and Athmadhold, and defeat the Moria orc emissaries. Breaking their communication with Mazog will surely turn them against each other for control of the Dale. May you find good fortune awaiting you upon the quest, and may you return with due swiftness.
I am at your service.
Mazog will have to resort to the depths for his travels now. While he has always had them, it is easier for us to stop him when he only has one route. Thank you for your aid. Alright, so that's 2 quests done. Let's get rid of some junk real quick.
Have you anything that is not mundane?
And just for the record, the elves here can be very rude. And we have lag. Okay. Always a good thing to have lag. I guess better to have lag at a vendor than in the middle of fighting something. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Alright. And we're back. That took a minute. I don't know why I'm keeping these pipe weeds. It's not like I ever use them. Not like they're useful for anything either. Whatever. Now let's see what we have in here. Enhancement. I don't think we can even really have a use for these right now. But we might as well open these up. Because it does seem to me like you actually take up less space this way. Because they all pile up in the same 1 or 2 stacks instead of being all over the place. And the rest of these things are traceries, which honestly I don't really need. Oh, but these are enhancement runes too. Where were they? Most of these are traceries though, which we won't open right now. What a mess. Our bags are a mess. And that is a definite norm and a bit of a downside. Fall injury immunities. You know, used to be we got weekly freebies, and I have not kept up with that lately. You'd get a coupon and you'd get a little free something. Lately I haven't even bothered to check for those. Okay, so we are looking for... Where is it? Moria, the Emerald Dell. Oh, that's my Runekeeper stuff, which I have yet to finish, and I should, because I would get some trait points that way. Fuel for the fire. Sappers at the stone. Alright. Now, the majority of the quests are all this way, including our riddle quest, which we will eventually get around to. So, let's come over here and kill some stuff. We have sappers to kill, we have all sorts of things to find and burn and, well, all that fun stuff. There's a sapper right there. Another sapper. There's one of our orc emissaries. Easy peasy. So, there's another sapper in here somewhere. Alright, one more. I could have sworn I saw a sapper go this way. Well, there's one right there. Alright, so that is that. And remember these waylayers, because you're going to get a quest later specifically for them. And actually, it's going to end up being a daily, one of the several daily quests that you'll find yourself doing to get your rep here in Lorien, which actually does not take as long as it used to. It used to take simply forever to get Lothlorien rep. If you do the quest through Lothlorien and you pick up the dailies a few times, you should be fine. Okay, this is Drugermod, and those are the piles of wood we need to take care of. I was going to say, we usually have 2 of those here, and there's the other one. And you'll get to know these places quite well because, like you said, there are dailies, and you will be doing them a few times. There's another pile of wood, and another pile of wood over there. And we need to burn 6 piles of wood. We're also looking for another emissary in here. So we have 2 more. I see our orc emissary. Excuse me, I'd like to talk to you. The dwarves have sent a message. They say get bent. Okay, so we have a pile of wood here. And we might have to kill Nurse to get that other one. Or Nust. Maybe not. We'll need to kill him later. Alright. But we do need to kill 3 more orcs in here. And goblins are technically considered orc kind. I don't know if that waylayer counts. It apparently does. We still need 1 more. Well, that berserker will do. Come here. Alright, so now we need to go to Athmadhul and deal with wargs and another orc emissary. And as you see, they just follow a straight path. Each of the camps is along this road. And for the most part, there aren't too many mobs that wander. Whoa! They changed that. Holy smokes, they changed that. I don't remember all this being here. The heck? Oh, they've expanded this a little. Looks nice. And of course there's somebody else out here questing, so hello random person. I hope you're having fun. So we are looking for wargs, and it looks like somebody has already beaten me to the spot. Because there's usually wargs out here, but I don't see any right now. There's usually a small pack that sleeps around here somewhere. There's one right there. Hello, Mr. Warg. Could you please die? Thank you. And we need to kill 10 of them. And there's our other person that's fighting up here. Okay. And it looks like we're going to be waiting on the Orc Emissary. As it clearly appears he's doing the same quest. And our emissary would be right here. So we just sit here and wait at his fire. Because that's always a wise thing. Wait for the enemy where he rests. I feel like killing this Moria rider. Oh, look! I even got a warg out of that deal. Nice. Oh, there's our emissary. Alright, so all we need now is some wargs, and of course... Oh! The wargs are up outside. Let me go grab those. Excuse me, Mr. Orc. You are summarily being evicted. Pack your things and leave. Alright, still need 5 more wargs. Oh, we have a couple more mobs here. Isn't that nice of them to show up? So what are we down to? 3. It was like something's attacking me. He was certainly taking his good sweet time setting up that shot. All we need is one more warg. And then we'll have a whole bunch of quests to turn in. I don't think Dolgur's counts. He's a quest for later too. Any more wargies out here? No, it does make sense to just like do a quick run around because wargs are sneaky, and so some of them will hide, like several creatures do. You see, he's hidden, but we found him because we got close enough to him before he noticed us. And we have lag again. Now, I know that there was recently a minor update, but it had nothing to do with the servers. It did have a lot to do with PvP and a new quest chain involving Elrond's sons. Come on. Come on. Okay. Well, we've recovered again. And luckily managed to kill that warg in the process. Now, I did say the riddle, we would run across that riddle on the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this wasn't here before. I like it. I think it's really neat. Anytime they add a little extra eye candy, like bits of ruins to the landscape, it makes me very happy. I like the ruins. But, what were we talking about? Ah, the riddle quest. So, again, this is the 3rd time. This is getting annoying. Oh, wow. Well, it's a good thing I'm of the appropriate level. And it's also doubly good that I'm a healer. Of course, that means the lag started before I even froze. Now, around here somewhere. Maybe it's a little further down. We're looking for a cropping of rocks. And I was almost certain that was the right one, but I could be wrong. Maybe it is a little further this way. Of course, it usually helps if I try to do this stuff when it's a little lighter outside. Okay, now I know I've gone too far because we're all the way back at the dwarven camp. Why do I inevitably find myself looking for stuff at night? I seem to do this in most of the games. Looking for things in the dark is not fun. It is fun, but it's not fun. Ah, there it is. This place fits the description in Twist Tongue's last riddle. Now, this thing isn't supposed to have a door, but it has a door. Okay. Okay. The chest is ancient but sturdy and is not locked. So we can get Ziegelberg's flying. Oh, well, that's what I'm wearing. Got a armor piece for heavy. Got a nice pocket item also for heavy. So your captains, your guardians, your champions could use it. The ring is also might and vitality. Warden's shield. Actually not a bad shield. And a one-handed sword that would be great for a minstrel or a lore master. Absolutely nothing here for Runekeeper. We'll go with the pocket item. Completed riddles in the sunshine. You have solved all of Falgir's riddles. Completed twist-tongued. New deed, deeds of Khazad-dûm. So we need to complete quests, explorer, and slayer deeds. And we have gotten the title of Twist-tongued, which I actually really should use because obviously I have trouble speaking from time to time. Alright. Virtue cap reached. So what we're going to work on this time. Let's work on fidelity now. Oh, we're only going to get minor benefits from it, but that minor benefit is morale, so might as well work on it. And did we just get 10 LOTRO points too? Very nice. And speaking of LOTRO points, this week's sell is storage. So bag space, shared storage, things like that. Oh, excuse me. You're so rude. Interrupt me while I'm telling these fine people about the latest sale. And things like the storage, definitely best to wait for a sale because, in my opinion, the stuff is overpriced. Alright. Now, don't think these people are done with us just yet. I guarantee they aren't.
At your service and your families.
With their link to Mazog severed, the orcs have begun fighting among themselves. Soon the dale will once again belong to us. You have done well, Medriel.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
The orcs in the Demerald Dell are in disarray. They know not whom to listen to, nor whom to trust, and have even fallen to fighting each other. It is now time to show them to whom the dell truly belongs. Return southeast to Uruk-Gashan, Drugamad, and Arthmatol. Find a suitable place in each and plant one of the dwarf banners. Let them know the dell will always belong to Khazad-dûm, and Khazad-dûm will always belong to Doran's folk. When you have accomplished this, return to me. If you succeed at this, you have certainly earned a reward. So we get to plant some banners in the same places we just came from.
What do you want?
The orc sappers have been stopped, and the stone is safe for now. This lightens my heart, but there is more to do. We have not yet ensured Doran's stone will remain for the generations yet to come.
Might you lend me an ear?
You stopped the orc sappers, but I fear you were too late. It is not your fault. I should have gone myself as soon as I saw them. Although Doran's stone has been saved, severe damage has been done. While they were preparing to destroy the stone, they chipped off many pieces. It has been defaced and made the fool of. There is but one course of action for us to take. We must reclaim what is left. Head south again, back to Uruk-Gashan, and search for the broken off bits and pieces of Doran's stone. Gather up what you find and bring the pieces back here. At the very least, we could salvage those, and perhaps one day make the stone whole again.
This is unthinkable.
I saw the smoke from here. That should set them back at least a few days, and hopefully they will venture into the outskirts of Lothlorien to fell trees. The elves there will quickly dispatch them.
Is a moment of your time too much to ask?
The orcs no longer have the materials to build more siege weapons, which is a strong blow against their continuing ability to wage war. However, we have yet to reduce their existing ability. Our next strike needs to focus on making sure the weapons they have are useless. Return to the southeast, back to Drugamad, and defeat the Moria siege masters. Without them, the siege weapons are nothing but piles of wood. And I can't remember how many times they sent us back, 3 or 4.
This is unthinkable.
So you have reduced their number, but they have begun making the machines of war. This will require an immediate strike, and it will be better for us to catch them unawares than to face the grim alternative.
Hear me out, traveler.
The siege weaponry you saw in Drugamad disturbs me greatly. I do not believe the orcs could effectively use it in Khazad-dûm, but with it, they could dominate the Demerald Dell and possibly, therefore, the outskirts of Lothlorien, although there seems to be some power within the wood which defies them. Venture back to Drugamad, southeast of here, and destroy the Moria siege engines and Moria catapults. It is vital to our ability to hold the Demerald Dell as a strategic location.
What do you want?
The wargs have been silenced, but there is much yet to do. The orcs yet remain, and they are a dangerous foe. Cloak of Subtlety. Now that's a good cloak for a burglar, because it has agility, vitality, critical rating, evade rating, and a little boost to stealth. So it is a really good item for, like I said, it actually is a pretty good item for a hunter too, but especially good for a burglar. Yeah, we're going to take the crossbow because it's worth more.
Might you lend me an ear?
The wargs have been severely reduced, and that is good, but I have no doubt their numbers will soon be restored. Their weakened state right now, however, gives us opportunity to strike at their heart. There are many goblins at Athmodhul who now lack wargs to ride. If you were to attack them, they would not have their mounts to aid them, and they should fall easily in combat. Return to Athmodhul to the southeast and defeat the warg riders. Alright, so like I said, they're going to keep sending us back there a couple of times. And we'll kill various and sundry orcs and wargs for them before we continue further into Lothlorien. But that will be for next time. And until then, bye for now.